Hey guys, it's Nina, the baby chick. It feels like it's been forever since I've done a Facebook Live, so I wanted to come and say hello to everybody and also introduce everyone to our baby boy. So we gave birth 2.5 weeks ago, so I've been a little busy getting adjusted to our new life, which has been so wonderful. I feel incredibly blessed to have this angel in our lives, and he's been such a good boy. I couldn't have asked for a better baby. He's just a doll. So I wanted to introduce everyone to our son, Liam Coe Spears. We just love him so much. I'll get a zoom in a little bit closer later, but yeah, postpartum. Oh my gosh, I felt like I was pregnant forever. I don't know about you guys. I definitely went past my 40 weeks. If you guys have been following along, I literally went into labor on Wednesday that week of it was the 18th, and that was 41 weeks exactly. So, most first-time moms, they go 8 days past their due date. First-time moms, 8 days past. That's typical. So I kept trying to tell myself, like, Nina, this is okay. It's totally fine that you're going past your due date. This is normal. And he's healthy. We've checked everything. So try not to be so frustrated that he's not here yet, even though I felt ginormous and was so ready to meet our son. And I am definitely going to be sharing our birth story in the next upcoming weeks. So not next week, but the following week. Because I'm actually going to share the story on my birthday. So my birthday is November 15th, so I figured it just makes sense to share our son's birth story on my birthday. So I'm excited to share that with all of you guys in pictures, because I had a great photographer and videographer there. I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that I get my video soon of our labor and birth, because it was just amazing. And yeah, to share it with all of you guys. But like I said, pregnancy felt like forever. And now that I am postpartum, because postpartum is, the 3 months after you have a baby, 3-4 months after you have a baby. So yeah, now I'm getting used to life, with this little guy, and he's sleeping right now. He wasn't not too long ago. My husband had to, help get him to sleep as I was scarfing down some dinner before I did this video. But I definitely have helped, if you guys have been following along, you know that I have worked as a birth doula, postpartum doula, childbirth educator, newborn care educator, massage therapist, infant massage instructor, hypno doula, certified prenatal fitness educator, etc., etc. And I have had the pleasure of helping so many families over the past, 7+ years. So yeah, now that I get to use all of my knowledge and experience of helping hundreds of moms with my own, pregnancy, my own birth to our son, and now postpartum, it's pretty cool. And so I just thought, the postpartum, I feel like a lot of people prepare, for their birth and how, what they should do to have the birth that they want, doing a birth plan, all that kind of stuff. But not enough people really plan or prepare for life with a baby and what that's going to be like. So after they have their baby, they're kind of looking, at their partner and like saying, okay, now what? Now what do I do? Oh my gosh, they're going to let me take this baby home by myself. The nurse isn't going to come with me. So yeah, I think it's important that us moms can talk to each other about what really helped us during this postpartum time. Because I'm, freshly into the postpartum journey, only 2.5 weeks in, but I just figured I would share some of the things that I've been using and some of the things that have really helped me during my postpartum time. And I would love if you guys, please say hi. If you've had babies, what has helped you guys during your postpartum journey? Because this is what Baby Chick is all about, is supporting one another and sharing tips of what's really helped you guys and what's helped me and what I tell my clients through, you know, my training and education and experience. So yeah, I'd love for you guys to say hi and say hi to our baby boy and share your story as well. So anyway, I'm going to get started on some of the things that have really been helping me postpartum. So I feel like all I'm doing the past 2.5 weeks is breastfeeding, like all the time. All he wants to do is eat. And my husband, he's like, all I do is change diapers. That's literally all I'm good for. And I'm like, excuse me, all I'm good for my boobs right now. That's at least how I feel. So, and I feel so lucky that, you know, breastfeeding has been going really well. I've just been adamant, yes, that, we're gonna work on this and try to make it work. I know that breastfeeding isn't right for everybody, but I really wanted to give it my best shot. And like I said, luckily things have been going great so far, so fingers crossed that things continue. But some of the things that have really helped me, because I feel like all I'm doing is breastfeeding, is having a breastfeeding pillow has been great, even when I'm not breastfeeding. Just to, and he's gonna, you know, this is real life, guys. If he cries and gets upset, if I have to whip out a boob, I mean, this is motherhood, right? So don't mind me, or don't mind him. But yeah, a breastfeeding pillow has been so great, because obviously I'm not breastfeeding right now, but just to have that extra support for him to sit on and for my arm to be on, so that I'm not completely killing my upper back and shoulders. So my boppy has been wonderful. I love it. And in the beginning, my breasts had never breastfed before, so breastfeeding was really, I know. Oh, I'm so sorry. Life is about you now. I get it. Hi, my love. I'm so sorry. So yeah, like I said, he's the star of the show now, y'all. So yeah, I had never breastfed before, so my nipples were like on fire, and my boobs too. And I may have to get, I brought backup just in case. I know, because we can't cry the whole time. I know, my love. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, life is rough being a baby. So yeah, like I was saying, getting used to breastfeeding, oh my gosh. My boobs, when my milk came in, it felt like rocks, so hard. And getting used to him, you know, being on the boob every other hour, every 2 hours, it was a lot. So nipple cream, oh my gosh, has really, I think, helped the whole situation. So after every feeding, I would always apply my nipple cream. So right now I've been using my Earth Mama nipple butter. I've also been given like some great homemade, all natural nipple butters and all that stuff. So I've been using that, and I really feel like it's been helping me not crack, not bleed, and just not be so my nipples not be so irritated. So mamas totally get some nipple butter, nipple balm. That's everything. So that for sure. And Bamboobies, I'm gonna whip out one right now. I've been using their overnight pads because I realized I leak a lot. I've been producing a good amount. So I've been using their overnight pads, and I love their reusable ones. I've been using their regular ones too, which are great, but their overnight pads at night are definitely what I've been using. So that's really helped me. So I highly recommend. Also, I just feel disposable are great, but I just didn't want to have to throw away an extra thing and feel like I'm adding to our trash all the time. So I really have been loving these reusable ones and just throwing them in the wash and doing that. So Bamboobies are amazing. I'm just so glad and grateful for that. Another thing for breastfeeding, you guys. Okay, so I haven't pumped yet. I haven't used the pump. I just felt like I don't want to tell my breasts that they need to be making a ton more milk, since I'm already, I think, producing a good amount. Because if I pump, it's a supply demand thing. My breasts are gonna think that it needs to support, you know, another baby, which I don't. I don't need to. So I have been using this product called Milk Savers. You guys, Milky's is the company. They're genius for developing this. I have put this in, so when he's feeding on one boob, I slide this in to on the other boob, so you can see there's like a little insert. You put your nipple in there. This just holds everything, kind of, you know, so it doesn't just collapse when you put your breast on. And when you put your breast in there, it collects all of the milk that you otherwise would be leaking or whatnot. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, I don't leak on the other boob when I'm breastfeeding. Well, that's probably because you have maybe like a pad or something on there, you know, stopping yourself from leaking. At least when I'm breastfeeding and I have my pad, my nursing pad on there, I don't really leak much either. But when I put this on and stuff it in my nursing bra and I clip it, and so it just stays on there and holds, I get like at least half an ounce every single time. Obviously, every woman's different. If you have a lower supply, you might not get as much, but women who have really good supplies, you could get more. At night, I one time woke up because he had like a really good night's sleep, and I got 2 ounces just from putting this on there. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. I would have just, you know, not had that otherwise. So I've already, just from using this in 2.5 weeks, I've already saved 45 ounces of breast milk, which is amazing. And like I said, I haven't even pumped yet. I've just been using this Milk Saver and from Milky's, and you know, they have not, like, I'm not being paid to like say any of these things today. I'm literally telling you the things that I've used or am using and really love and have been helping me postpartum. So this product has been awesome, and I've been telling moms to get that for sure. So what else? Nursing tanks. So I've been wearing like my It's a Boy, because we had a little boy shirt, but nursing tanks have been kind of like my favorite thing right now, because then I don't have to do a t-shirt and a nursing bra and lift my shirt or unbutton my shirt or whatever. It's already a part of the shirt. So nursing tanks have also been like my best friend the past 2.5 weeks. So I don't even have to think about it. I'm always covered, and it's easy access for this little guy. So we're good to go. So nursing tanks, I highly recommend them. I'm actually gonna try and order some more in different colors. So then all I have to do is throw on like some leggings, some cute shoes, a sweater, because the weather should hopefully start getting cold and I should be good. So highly recommend that as well. What are some other products? Let's see, the DockATot. So at night, what we do is I breastfeed, I give Liam to my husband, he changes him and burps him, and then he gives him back to me if he needs to be like topped off, and give, you know, him the other boob. And then we swaddle him up and put him in his DockATot. And what we do is we have the DockATot right in between us. We have a really, you know, big bed. We have a king size bed, so we have plenty of room for my side, my husband's side, and the DockATot. And you know, we've made sure that it's super safe, and it just makes it that much easier for me in the middle of the night when he's wanting to nurse again. So that has been also my saving grace to get me just a little bit extra sleep. So I've been loving the DockATot, and yeah, big fan, huge fan. But what I was saying with sleep, I actually got this as a gift from one of, I now consider her a friend, Elizabeth from, gosh, she works with Diaper Decker and also Kudos, and this company as well, Love to Dream, I believe. Yep, Love to Dream. And she sent me these, and honestly, I hadn't used these before, even as a postpartum doula with my clients. But I was like, okay, I get it. You know, their little arms go up here, put their bodies, zip them up. And I like how it has dual zippers, like one at the bottom and one at the top. Actually, my husband particularly loves these because he's the diaper man. He changes the diapers because I'm the boob girl. I do all the feedings. So he's like, it's really nice that I don't have to like completely undo the swaddle and change his diaper. All I have to do is move this bottom one up, have access to the diaper, change him, but his arms are still contained, he's still warm and cozy, and then zip this right back down. So, and I like also how at the top here, it like is closed, so it's not gonna have, irritate their neck or, get in their way. So I really liked that as well. So we've been using these. We now call these his pajamas. And Elizabeth sent us like a couple. So thank you so much, Elizabeth. We didn't know how much we loved them, and we do. And my husband will thank you as well.
Thank you.
So these we call his pajamas, and he wears them every night. So we love those. Another thing that we've been using every night, and a lot of people either, it has mixed reviews, but honestly, we love it, is the Owlet. We have the Owlet, and it's the Smart Sock 2. So if you see, it has like a wraparound to the front, and then another little Velcro here on the back, and we just put this on his little foot at night when we're ready to go to sleep. And I will tell you, if I didn't have this, I probably would be up every hour, like making sure that he's breathing. I actually ask my husband when we're downstairs and he's like in his little like rock and play or whatever, I'll be like, is he breathing? And he'll look and he'll be like, yeah, he's good. But at night, I just feel so much better knowing that right on our phones on the app, it will show his heart rate and his oxygen levels, and everything is good. And the alarm will sound if anything goes beyond above or below the normal range. And I personally have been sleeping a lot better. I know with the Owlet 1, the first sock, some people said that it didn't have a good enough grip. So because the sensor wasn't always on the foot, it would, do false alarms. But I will say with the Owlet Smart Sock 2, we have been super pleased. Only a couple of times has it done like not an alert like something's wrong, but an alert of it's coming off the foot. But it's been wonderful at night, and I really do sleep so much better, and I just feel that much more like, okay, he's okay. And I check on him still every now and then to make sure, like, okay, is this thing really working? And he's perfectly content. So again, that peace of mind and those extra hours, minutes, I should say, maybe minutes of sleep are precious. So we have personally both loved using the Owlet Smart Sock 2. So big fan. Another thing, postpartum, I am still working. Obviously, I'm doing baby check and writing and emailing people. It took a couple of days to really try and rest and get to know our son. But Babywearing, I'm pretty sure all of you know how much of a Babywearing fan I am, but literally it's life. Babywearing is life, and being able to, he'll get all fussy. I just throw on, I have like my Solly wrap here, which I've been using. I throw this on around me and put him in, and at first he gets all fussy because he hasn't been worn that often, and or he's so new, so it's something new that he has to get used to. But after bouncing him and him getting all snuggled in, he zonks out, and I'm able to get some work done and have both of my hands free, which is so helpful when I need to type something up or answer a phone call or deal with my dogs. You guys know my dogs, they'll go crazy. As you can see, one right here. So yeah, Babywearing has been super duper helpful during these past 2 weeks. Now back to recovery, something that I know that I have preached about, like padsicles are awesome and whatnot. I did a post about it. I did a video on how to make padsicles, but I will tell you, oh my gosh, using them myself after giving birth, you guys, a little spoiler alert, I pushed for 3 hours with this baby, and he's 8 pounds, 6 ounces when he was born. So that's a lot of baby for this little 5'1" girl to get out. And I will just say, those padsicles were wonderful. They were so healing. My husband was like, oh my gosh, that looks so cold and uncomfortable. And I'm like, oh no. This feels like heaven and healing everything down there. So I cannot recommend enough. Definitely do those padsicles. I didn't need all 20, but because I told you guys that I was making about 20, I think I used about like 15. I have like 5 left in my freezer. But anyway, super helpful. Highly recommend them. You guys should make them. It's everything. So there's that. And let's see what else. I wrote a whole list of different stuff. Water. I've been guzzling orange juice, water, lactation tea, all of that kind of stuff. So always having like a big cup around. I'm constantly asking my mom or my friends and my husband definitely if they can fill up my glass of water all the time, because that really does help with milk production. So staying hydrated is super duper important if you are wanting to breastfeed. So having a big cup close by that you like and is easy to fill up, I recommend. Okay, and then obviously another thing with milk production, my sister-in-law and my really good friend, so Missy and Ashley, they made me some delicious lactation cookies. And I think I'm gonna have to share and do like a video on their recipes because it was so good. And I really feel like they helped out quite a bit. So lactation cookies, I highly recommend as well. So we'll have to share, we're gonna do a post and a video in the future on how to make some delicious lactation cookies because I honestly couldn't get enough. They were awesome. And then obviously the last things, which are the most important things that have been so helpful to me, or my husband. He took off a week and a half to be with our son and me and to help me. So we had our son on a Wednesday. And so he stayed home obviously that Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and he took off the entire next week. So his company was kind of surprised that he didn't come in after just a week of being gone, but every day really meant just everything. Just to get, we live in a townhouse, we have a ton of stairs, so stairs are just too much on a woman who has just given birth. So to have him really help me out with getting water and making meals. I know, because I had to stay on the 3rd floor where our bedroom is and our kitchen and everything is is downstairs. So having his help was just everything. And I know that some dads get paternity leave. My husband didn't. He was using his vacation days. Some dads, don't have much time, so determine what works best for you, but I will honestly say just having that help was everything. And while he was gone, back to work, having my mom, having his mother readily available to help have also been so helpful. Making meals, getting things for me, helping with burping, and just holding the baby so I can go take a shower or a nap, things like that. And if you don't have any family close by or friends that can help you with those things, I highly recommend finding a local postpartum doula in your area. That's what I've done in the past. I've helped many moms as a postpartum doula with their newborns, showing them, how to swaddle, how to bathe, how to diaper, how to trim those little nails, how to baby wear, how to plump, etc., etc. So if you don't have, a family that's close by or friends that can help you like that, I highly recommend looking for a postpartum doula in your area, because it really does take a village, especially immediate postpartum. I cannot thank my family enough for really being there. So anyway, those are the things that have really helped me during these past 2.5 weeks. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, or any comments or anything that helped you guys. So please let me know if you guys have anything to say. Do we have any comments right now?
There's a whole lot of them. You're going to have to go back.
I'm going to have to go back. Sorry, guys.
They were coming in too fast.
They were coming in too fast for us to read. So I promise that I am going to put this little guy down and answer all the questions and get to them and provide links if you guys are wanting specifics on links and stuff like that. So, but anyway, now is is my favorite part. I want you to meet Liam. I want you guys to get a little closer and meet this little guy if you've been, you know, following along. He's my angel, and he's apparently just like his dad. Like, he didn't even need me. Hi, baby boy. He has these big, beautiful blue eyes, and he's just so sweet. Oh my goodness, hi. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, and of course we're gonna do the stink face. No big smiles just yet. You know, he only gets big smiles when he passes gas and stuff like that. You know, newborn stuff. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for following along and watching. I hope this video is helpful. Like I said, these are things that have really been helping me postpartum. So I hope they help you guys too. But yeah, I'll be on Facebook Live again this upcoming week. I have another product that is super helpful with nursing and pumping that I can't wait to show you guys, that I've also found. So anyway, if you guys have found some good stuff, share, let us know. We want to be able to support moms throughout this journey. But until then, we'll see you later.